Hello and welcome back to EA Basketball, the basketball game show. Is it Monday, January 13th, 2025? 2025 of them things.
Way more than that.
Way more than that, but, you know, since we started counting that way, I guess.
Does not sound like a real
I am your host and producer, Michael Padilla. As always, thank you so much for joining me today. I do appreciate it. As always, with me, I've got one Justin Moore.
Why, hello there. It's so good to be here.
And filling in for an absent Bob, back again, one of our favorite guests, it's John Bentley.
Hey,
Woo!
I'm here.
Welcome back, my friend. Good to have
Hey,
you.
A little applause. I like that.
He comes back on short notice. Thanks for filling in, bud. Appreciate it. Kind of a skeleton crew today. This is it. This is the three of us. But hey, we're gonna make it work. As they say in show business, the
Apparently that show
must
is
go
pretty good.
on.
Less is more.
Less is more sometimes.
Less is
Yes, yeah.
Shout out to Ryan Leslie. Yeah.
Shout out to Cactus. Of course he's there. Shout out to Mystic Mark. Of course he's here. David Boone, Connor. Of course they're here. Thank you so much for being here today, everybody. We really do appreciate it. We got a good episode for you today and a lot of fun along the way, I'd like to say, as well. As always, be sure to like, subscribe, rate 5 stars, share with friends, and follow us at EA_basketball on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram.
Well, one of those.
Yeah, I mean, you can follow us on TikTok if you want, but it's gone. It's gone soon. Last time, we played everybody's favorite game, What Did He Say? Jump Ball Trivia, and Speed Takes, where we talked about what age was the best version of LeBron. What do you think, John, since you weren't here to just quick off the dome? What do you think?
Say 28.
28? Oh, like 2013.
Yes.
Yeah, 2013.
3 years from now.
Yes.
I like that take even more.
No.
2028.
2028. That's what I like.
No, you're right.
You're right.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Your age, yeah. Also, just quickly, little update to the soundboard. So you're going to want to really hug this mic these days now because the noise gate is a lot more aggressive. So, yeah, just so you know, my apologies for not telling you that before the show. So check out that episode if you didn't get a chance to do so last week. Thank you so much. Also, go to yeabasketball.com for exclusive YB merch. We've got t-shirts, mugs, hats, stickers, and hoodies with a bunch of great designs. So go get some of that sweet EA Basketball merch. Now, this is the basketball game show after all. So before we dive into our first segment of the day, Justin, can we get an update on our scoreboard and a recap of our picks from last year, please?
Oh, you can indeed, Michael. So,
damn it.
Hey, chill out.
I'm pissed.
Relax.
John Anthony's back.
John Anthony's here. Just in time to hear the greatness. Michael and Trey were leading the pack at the end of the year. They were making bets, and they were like, we just don't want you to win. Well, little did they know.
The wheel helped you, by the way.
The wheel helped me.
The wheel saved you.
Yeah, it did. So did you.
Because your pick wouldn't have hit, you know that.
I know. Trust me. Oh, I know. The wheel made me have to go against one of my co-hosts, and so obviously I picked to go against somebody I knew was going to lose. I had no idea. But I like this little budding rivalry we have. You know what I mean? Where I win more than you do. And so...
Budding? Out of nowhere.
Oh, man.
Whoa, all of a sudden.
Whoa. Well, it was me and Bob for a long time. We were fighting over here.
Yeah.
Well, you know, lovers turn fighters. Who knows? But I wound up in first place. 3,920 points. 25 points. Sorry. Apologies.
All right.
Second place goes to you. You're right there. Hey, we got to... Hey.
Yeah, give me the second place trophy, please.
Can you hand this to him, please? It's a second place trophy.
Oh, well.
Which is more than Trey will be getting because he got
I get the second place
third
trophy.
place, 25.95. He went big. He was like, I'm going to bet 1,500 on it. I was like, all right. Okay. And then Bob.
I'm playing conservative this year.
Can we just talk about this? Trey hit every single bet this month except that one.
Oh, bummer.
Can we also talk about this?
What?
Bob missed every single bet this month.
Oh, wow.
Which leads him.
That's the wrong number.
To last place. I missed those videos so much. So much. Those were so good. But so.
John Anthony says, a gloating Justin is a different animal, man.
Listen. Hey.
So
Anthony,
anyways,
let's
last
be friends
place
this year. Let's
is
do that.
Bob.
Last place is Bob.
0 points. Now, but yes, let's do that, and then we'll update folks on John's standing in the guest scoreboard.
Okay.
So Stein of Pain.
What?
Stein of Pain.
Pain.
Wait, I'm on the wrong thing. Here we go. Yes, Stein of Pain.
Stein of Pain.
And you can find that Stein of Pain at allyourdreamceramics.com.
This one right here.
Look at that. Wow.
This one right here. I did pull this out before, but I feel like
That's okay.
you didn't see it, so I will put it back
There
in.
it is. Oh. Wow. Okay.
Because
fine.
I didn't see it. They
Oh,
didn't see
yeah,
that I
okay,
didn't do that.
fine.
It's all shaken up. It's all, well, it hurts.
Twist and shout.
This is not my pain to be feeling, to be honest with you. You're welcome, Bob. Okay. We have got...
Uh-oh. What is it? Oh, no. What is it? Read it.
Teamwork makes the dream work. Choose one of your co-hosts. They are now your teammate. Draw another punishment you both will serve.
Okay, so here's how this is going to work. He's not here to choose.
He's not here to choose. We will choose next week.
He will choose next week and pull the punishment next week.
Oh, and pull the punishment next week.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I don't know that punishment will be active. It depends on what he pulls. So he's going to have to
Yes.
choose someone, and I think that maybe you shouldn't have been so arrogant there a second ago, bud.
I feel like I should be exempt from that. I'm a winner.
I don't think that's how it works. I think the whole point of that
The
being
king
in there
doesn't go down with the kingdom.
Well,
No, he escapes
what?
way before it happens. No, I'm not a captain. I'm a king. Captains go down with a ship. Kings
get out.
flee their kingdom.
that's actually a fair point.
Okay.
All right, let's get to it, shall we, everybody? Today, our first segment of the day is Guess That Take. It's something we've done before. Oh, and just so you know, John, whenever we say Guess That Take, we say Guess That Take. All right,
Okay, I got
everybody.
it.
There we
I'm
go.
in there. I'm
we're,
here.
We're here. We
I'm
got
with
it.
you.
Oh, wait.
What?
Guess scoreboard.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I almost skipped right
Okay,
past it.
come on now.
I won't show it to you because it's not very appealing to look at. You probably wouldn't be able to read it, but here's where it stands as of now. Kyle Charles, since he departed the show summer of 2022 and came back as a guest, still in first place with 2,420 points. Tied for second, Miles Durr, Water, who was on one time the only 4 for 4 we've ever had on Guess That Player. 2,400 points.
Yeah.
Tied with our very own John Bentley.
Hey,
Also 2,400 points.
24.
So just by playing today, most likely,
Oh.
you should take first place. And barring a crazy bet, which we saw the bet that you have, I think we feel confident about it. We should be able to get you to first place today. So we shall see what happens. Now, like I said, our first segment of today is Guess That Take. Here it is.
I'm sorry.
Broadcasting live from the Yay Studio in Kansas City, Missouri. It's time for Guess That Take.
Oh, boy. The jacket.
Yes.
I've seen that before.
Oh! You stop.
Oh, boy. Okay, it's going. It's still going. Bring it on.
All right, all right. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. Thank you so much. Welcome to Guess That Take. Say it with me one time, everybody. Guess That Take. That's right, folks. Welcome back to Guess That Take. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we played this one time. We played it one before, but let me tell you, we've tweaked it since we played it the first time. So I'm going to give you some new rules. Here's how it goes. In this game, I'm going to hit you with various styled questions regarding a recent hot topic from around the NBA. Once I've presented the question, you will each individually. That's what I forgot to do. John, you see under those little in the middle square. Yep, in those pieces of paper, right where your hands are. Grab those. You need 2 A's, 2 B's. My apologies. Once I've presented the question, you will each individually lock in whether your answer is take A or take B. For each of you that guesses the correct take, you each receive 100 points. For each of you that guesses incorrectly, I receive 100 points. How's that sound? Ready to play?
So if
Okay,
he gets
let's go.
one right and I get one wrong, he gets 100 points, you get 100 points.
Correct.
I like it.
Wait, hold
All
on.
right.
Wait, let's say that. So I don't just get to run away with this. That doesn't.
Correct.
Oh, All right.
Yeah.
All
So,
right.
so
No
you're,
gimmies.
So you're playing
Okay.
against not only each other, but also me, the game master.
Here we go.
So here it is. Our first round for today is an audio Guess That Take. Now, here's how this one works. I'm going to play an audio clip, cut it off halfway through, then give you a couple options of how the clip ends. Take A and take B. Ready?
Ready.
do it.
Okay. Take A. Sorry. This is the clip, and then we're going to see how it goes.
I got to tell you, Wendy, I can't sleep on the Cleveland Cavaliers. I'm going as far as to say this, which is damn near sacrilegious.
That is the beginning of the clip.
Oh,
Stephen A. Smith says he can't sleep on the Cleveland Cavaliers, and he says, I'm going to say this, which is damn near sacrilegious. Does Stephen A. Smith finish by saying, take A, the Cleveland Cavaliers could win 70-plus games this season, or take B, the Cleveland Cavaliers could win the NBA championship? You got 30 seconds to lock in your questions. Think about it for a moment. Stephen A. Smith, known to say some wild things in his time, known to say some outrageous stuff. Does he think that this Cavs team is gonna win 70 games? Does he think this Cavs team is gonna win the title? Lock in your answers. Take A or take B. Gentlemen, reveal. Both of you have take B, and both of you are correct.
Yes!
100
Go.
points to both of you.
Alright.
That is correct. Well done.
Alright.
The Cleveland Cavaliers took down the Oklahoma City Thunder 129-122 to further solidify their case for best team in the league. They are now 11-0 against Western Conference opponents and now hold a 5.5 game lead over the Boston Celtics for first place in the conference. John, are the Cleveland Cavaliers the best team in the NBA, and was Thunder Cavs an NBA Finals preview?
I would absolutely say no. I love the Cavs right now. They're playing excellent, but I would personally still put the Thunder over them. Reason being, we have still not seen them with their full squad. The two big men dominated the game of the matchup. So without seeing the two big men together on OKC side this entire season, we have no idea what they're capable of. Now, I personally am on OKC side.
Okay. Justin, I think I know where you lie.
What was the first question? Can they win the title?
Are they the best team in the NBA, and was this a finals preview?
Currently, they have had the best season. So I guess they're technically the best team right now. All said and done in that regard. I don't think it's a finals preview because I don't think necessarily that either one of these teams is making the NBA finals. I just don't think either one of them is ready for it yet. And in the NBA, generally, you go in phases and you go ahead. On your point about the Thunder, I don't think we're getting Chet back this season. So that's where a lot of my kind of things lie with that one. There's multiple teams out west I don't think they can beat. But so yeah, I don't think it's I don't think they're necessary. I wouldn't pick them to win the title. So I guess I'm also saying they're not the best team in the league, I guess. I don't know. But yeah.
Understood. Quick, John. One of our regulars, one of our big fans here, Mystic Mark, says, John, 3 words. I love you. The Thunder are my pick for the chip as well.
That's my guy.
There you go.
Justin doesn't understand us. It's okay. It's okay. We can leave him where he is. It's all right.
I
Sorry,
also
Thunder up.
am a big fan of the Thunder. I do think right now, yes, the Cavs are the best team in the NBA. Of course, they've got the best record as well, even though they had a really weird game to the Pacers, really weird loss to the Pacers last night. They go up as much as 18, and then they end up losing by, I think the final score was only by 11 or 12, but go down as much by 15 to the Pacers in the fourth quarter. Really odd swings. They only shot like 32% from 3 in that game. It was kind of bizarre, but excuse me. You saw what they're capable of in that game against the Thunder, and I think that they really are showing that, you know, to quote Justin, they got a lot of young guys, and they're just going to go out there and get it. They are very enthusiastic, and they really are excited about this regular season, and I do think they have all of their pieces there and committed, and I think that was a part of the problem last year. Question marks with Donovan Mitchell. Question marks with injuries. When Garland and Mobley were in and out of the lineup, it was, well, Mitchell and Allen are working so well together, and then it was Mobley was back, and then Allen was out, and there was all these moving pieces, and it was like, well, what's the best lineup? All 4 of them have been there. Their pieces have been working well together. They haven't really got what they would like, I think, from like a Dean Wade yet, and from like sorry, who's the other guy? The old Heat guy.
Kevin Love?
No.
He saw the Heat.
Damn it, I'm blanking on.
I
his
mean,
name.
I'm sorry. I'm stuck on. They need something from Wade.
No.
There's expectations there, but we're talking about.
No, I'm not saying that's going to take him to the next level.
But we have a championship contender, and we're expecting.
No. I'm not saying expectations
from. We're hopeful for.
I'm not
anything.
I'm not saying expectations necessarily.
I'm
more so saying
thunder up.
bench as a whole, maybe. And then what's the
I forget his name.
you know him. Strus, Max Strus, injured for a long part of the season, and then came back and has been inconsistent and in and out of the lineup, still kind of nursing that injury as well.
Friendly of you,
huh?
It's friendly of you. It's nice.
What?
He's been jacking it up.
Yeah, he's been
getting some shots up.
Yeah. So I think that the Cavs are best. Yeah. Thank you, Connor, for that. I think that Connor. You're the guy that's going to help him. I think that the Cavs are the best team in the league right now. 5.5 games over the Celtics is spectacular. That's great, and I think that that's something to be excited about. So I don't know if it's a finals preview, but it's possible.
May I ask you a question?
You may.
In that kind of situation right there, with them being 5.5 games over to Boston,
Mm-hmm.
is that the Cavs way overperforming, or has Boston underperformed this season versus their what we thought they would? That's
Projections, expectations. Yeah, I would say that it's more Boston. I would say that it's a little bit of both. I think the Cavs are maybe overachieving a touch, but I also think that the Celtics are, I don't want to say taking it easy, but I think they're maybe a little bit in cruise control.
I think the Celtics are doing exactly what the Celtics can do. Like,
you guys talk about it for a second. I'll be right back.
They live and die by the three. Like, there's nothing that you can really depend on. Like, Tatum has finally started to body people up and go to the basket when he can. When he can get by people, when he sees an empty lane, he's doing it. But, like, that team lives and dies by three so much that they're gonna lose games. When shots aren't falling, it's just gonna happen to them.
Yes, I do feel like that's kind of where the league is at this point in time, though. I think every team kind of lives and dies by the three because of shot variance. So, like, if you happen to go up against a team that's worse than you, a la Trey's not here, so let's say the Charlotte Hornets and LaMelo Ball, and he happens to shoot 10 of 15 from three, like, you're going to probably lose that game a lot of times if the other team is just shooting so hot from three.
But that's not living and dying by the three. That's not like your game plan. Even if you're playing against a team who has that game plan and they have a hot night and they come and get you, that's fine. But OKC, and why I trust them more than I trust any other team in the league right now, is that they don't live and die by the three. There's a whole lot of mid-range. There's a whole lot of getting to the basket. And I don't know why you don't think Chet's coming back, but, like, I'm rooting for my guy. I think he's coming back.
I'm rooting for him. I just don't. When I look at the hip, I go, you had a fractured hip. That's kind of the majority of your game.
He played all 82. He played all 82 last year after having a foot injury. I think he's going to come back when he can. They're being as safe as possible because why put any additional risk on him? But, like, I don't think
playing this way without him.
Exactly, and I haven't heard anything that sounds like a setback or sounds like there's a reason that he wouldn't come back. Like, I think they're figuring out how they can play right now. They're going to line up a spot in that rotation for him before he even gets there. I trust what OKC is doing, and I like that they don't have to take a bunch of threes. They're trying to get to the mid-range. They're trying to get to a spot and get some twos.
We will get to the Thunder.
Okay.
Just so you know.
They just can't take a lot of.
All right. So there it is. That's how we feel about the Cavs.
Most teams are not equipped to take a lot of threes. They do it anyway.
All right, let's get back to Guess That Take. Good job, everybody.
Sorry,
Here we go.
sorry.
Round 2 of Guess That Take. Round 2 of Guess That Take is an anonymous Guess That Take.
Oh, no.
Here's how it works. I will read you a take, then give you 2 people who might have said that take.
Oh.
Sound good?
Yes.
Here's Guess That Take round 2. It's BS. I'm sorry, but I'm not buying it. Don't tell me about joy. Don't talk to me about joy. Yeah, this is that moment that I was talking about. Okay, let's start over.
Sorry.
It's BS. I'm sorry, but I'm not buying it. Don't tell me about joy. Don't talk to me about joy. This is about money. He wants a new contract. He's been fairly compensated throughout his career, and the idea that the Miami Heat have to continue to pay him top dollar when he's past his prime is ridiculous.
Okay.
That's the take. Mm-hmm. Your takeist options are option A, Charles Barkley, or option B, Nick Wright. 30 seconds on the clock. I'll read it one more time for you. It's BS. I'm sorry, but I'm not buying it. Don't tell me about joy. Don't talk to me about joy. This is about money. He wants a new contract. He's been fairly compensated throughout his career, and the idea that the Miami Heat have to continue to pay him top dollar when he's past his prime is ridiculous. Chuck or Nick?
Okay.
Gentlemen, final answers locked in and reveal. We've got Justin with an A. We've got John with a B. John, you're our guest, so I'll give you your answer first. The good news is you're here.
Nope.
It's all right. It's all right. It's all right.
Doesn't get to right 100 points too, Justin. That is Charles Barkley. Did the idea get you, Justin? Was scratching your brain? And the idea, the way that he always.
Yeah, a little bit. Nick Wright doesn't usually. That's BS. Like he's not a. You know what I mean?
Well, he says BS, and here's the other thing. In the quote, he actually says it's bullshit. Chuck actually said it's bullshit on air, and
which is what. It might have got me a little bit.
Well, you have to clean it because Nick Wright can't say that.
Yeah. Well,
and Nick Wright wouldn't.
Yeah, he does say BS. Anyway, so maybe I fucked you guys. Anyways, all right, here we go. Well, Christmas is long past, but the Jimmy Butler saga is the gift that keeps on giving. After a brutal press conference in which Butler said he wouldn't be able to find his joy playing with the Heat, the team suspended him for 6 games for conduct detrimental to the team. Shortly after, reports started swirling that the Heat would be listening to any and all offers for the 6-time All-Star. Then, the betting odds for what team he would end up on swung heavily in Memphis's favor, and that very same night, 3 players who matched Jimmy Butler's salary exactly were all mysteriously rested. Although no trade has happened yet, Justin, is Jimmy to Memphis just a matter of time?
I don't think so. Because I believe his agent came out, or somebody came out. There was a report that came out that said Jimmy doesn't want to go to Memphis, and that Memphis was told not to trade for him. Memphis was told not to trade for him. Milwaukee was told not to trade for him. I'll allow the don't draft Bronny James. These teams don't draft him, but whatever. I think the play for him has been Phoenix. But the only thing you gotta do, only thing holding that up, obviously, is Bradley Beal. That'd be the only thing holding that up.
Why would he want to go to Miami?
Well, the report was he'd want to go to Miami.
Yeah.
The question is, does Miami want him? I don't think Pat Riley knows what he wants. I also don't think he knows how to run a competent franchise anymore, or make any kind of good deals. So, I'm sorry, if the Stars don't want to play for you and you keep missing on deals, you're probably the problem. He just went on the Lepertard show and was talking nonsense. So
maybe I am washed.
Yeah. I don't know. So I don't think he's going to Memphis. I don't know where he's going to go. The thing is, I would have loved him in Milwaukee. I think that would have made them terrifying. But I have no idea at this point in time because I don't know what anybody's going to give up for a 1-year rental if he doesn't want to re-sign for him.
Milwaukee doesn't have the pieces for it.
Yeah.
John,
I think that's the biggest point. Like, what is any team giving up to get Jimmy Butler and become a better team? I don't feel like there's any spot for him to go. Like, he's angry right now, but the best place for him to be and the best chance that he has to even win or be successful this year is figuring it out in Miami. But, if it's really about him being paid, we're at this point in your career, you're going to be overpaid with every contract that you sign because of where the salary cap is. So I don't understand. I don't understand wanting the trade. I don't understand feeling disrespected. It seems like it might be a personal thing. At this point, it seems like something that maybe is beyond basketball. But he said himself, or through his representation, anywhere but Miami. So if Memphis has the pieces, make it happen. Get him to Memphis. Because nobody is going to be able to trade for him and become a significantly better team right away. I don't understand the fit. I think outside of outside of Miami drafting a big man and developing him and them having someone that's not Bam, who's able to get more rebounds, who's able to get you more than 8 rebounds every single game. I think that's all Miami was missing. Jimmy's unhappy now, but Memphis would be his best chance to win. If he doesn't want to be in Miami, nobody else can trade for him and still be a good team.
That's the thing, is that any of the contenders that might have a shot, I'm not even going to say title, but competing in the playoffs,
winning
making
a playoff run.
Making a conference playoff run maybe, or even a second round. Most of them don't have the pieces to do it, except for the Thunder. Obviously, they're not going to do it.
I mean, Phoenix, but I get you.
Phoenix, but I just don't think it makes
sense. Does Phoenix really have the pieces?
The contract pieces, which is Bradley Beal. That's the piece.
They have the pieces.
But I get you.
I also just don't, like, from a basketball standpoint, I don't really get it. I don't understand.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think Jimmy's able to guard people that Bradley Beal is not able to guard, and it's probably more because history of back injuries for Bradley Beal than anything else. I still think he's a talented player. I think he's more than capable, but I don't see that being a smart move for Miami. I don't know how it moves the needle for them when I feel like they need more size, and Jimmy on the defensive end can kind of play above his size. So I don't know.
John Anthony makes a good point here. He says the only real contender that might take Jimmy would be Golden State. But I'm not sure that.
How does it make them any better?
Also, are they a real contender? They're in the 11th seed, 19 and 19 right now.
Hey, they're 2 games out of the 6th seed.
That's fair. You know what? You're right. I guess you're
guys,
right.
they're 13 games out of the first
and I guess
seed.
any team with Steph on it, you
they're on
can't really count
it out. Bad
so.
run right now. Steph was in and out of games with injuries. The whole team is kind of back and forth injuries. Kuminga's not back yet either.
Yeah. It's been up and down.
It's tough right now.
As a Warriors fan, would you want Jimmy?
Absolutely not. No.
Okay.
No. But I mean, we're years past what I thought should have happened with the Warriors. I'm very open about it. I think Draymond should have probably been let go, but here he is. He's still fighting. He's still someone who on the defensive end is worth a whole lot more than a lot of players in the NBA. So
yeah, all that suspension nonsense from a year ago is starting to wear off. He's starting to get rowdy again. Golly, that's stuff he's been saying.
Hope he hurts somebody. You know what I mean? Because then he's going to be out of the league. You can't hurt somebody again and not be out of the league. You can't do that.
I mean,
if you were the Rockets, would you
get
trade
hurt
for Jimmy?
on almost every play?
You don't get choked on the court. But I will say this: if you were the Rockets, would you trade Fred VanVleet and a couple of young pieces for Jimmy Butler for your team with Ime as your coach?
Sorry, what's the question?
If you were the Rockets, would you make a trade for Fred VanVleet and a couple of young pieces for Jimmy?
What pieces though? That's so.
I don't. You know what I mean? Just off the top of my head,
I said that. I think personally, if I'm the Rockets and I'm sitting there in the 2 seed right now, and I'm like, hey, I mean, we're not going to make we're not. Obviously, this year isn't the year.
I'll go there with you. If I'm the Rockets, I will trade just because he's unhappy. If you're going to give me Jimmy Butler and a little bit too much, I'll give you Cam Whitmore because he doesn't want to be here.
Fred and Cam
he's
Whitmore?
not getting the time. He's
I'm
walking
not
off
giving
court
you
during
Fred.
wins.
I don't know if I'm giving you Fred with because
I think I'm trying to get rid of Fred.
I need to win. I don't know if I'm not trying to get rid of it.
I hear you. I think Fred loses you games more than he wins you games, at least at this point in time in his career.
Well, whatever veteran presence you lose, you lose by getting rid of Fred. You would gain obviously with Jimmy. But also the leadership. Who knows? The leadership when he's happy.
Flat out, who's playing point? If Fred leaves, I got to deal with Jalen Green, who can score me 7 points or who can get me 35 without trying.
No, you're right. They wouldn't have a true point guard.
Yeah,
no, you run point center, Shingun.
Yeah, he's not Jokic.
Yeah, cool.
You got to try to make him Jokic.
All right,
somehow.
round 3 at 30 minutes before we get to our next segment. Round 3, gentlemen, of Guess That Take is
so fast.
True or false Guess That Take. Pretty straightforward. Here's how it works. I will read you a take and who said it. I forgot to write down who said it. You tell me if it's true that the person said. Oh, I remember who said it. Okay. Sorry. Yeah.
Or who didn't say it.
Yeah. You just tell me if it's true that they said it or not. This was Shanae Agumuke on NBA Today. Also worth noting, Shanae Ogwumike is an MVP voter, just in case you're curious.
Me too.
He averaged 33, 6, and 5 in the month of December. He's delivering without one of their star players. His team is on its way to having a chokehold on first place in the West. Look, the numbers may serve Jokic, but everything else serves SGA. 30 seconds on the clock. Did Shanae Ogwumike...
So is the question, did she say that, or is that something somebody said?
It's not a misdirect.
Okay.
Did Shanae Ogwumike say that or not? If you're both locked in,
I'm ready.
We can just stop wasting time. Okay, sure. Reveal. True. Yes, you both did. Yes. Wow, only 100 points for me this round. God damn it, man. Fuck.
I didn't get any.
What?
I'm just.
You got a lot of points. All right. Despite a statistically unfathomable season from three-time MVP Nikola Jokic, Thunder superstar Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has overtaken the Serbian slasher. I mean, I wrote it, but he's not really a slasher. So, for first place on the MVP ladder, and has drawn ahead of him in MVP odds as well. John, is SGA's MVP case heating up right at the right time?
Absolutely, yes. I mean, it's been kind of a continuous thing all year. It's not like he's had a slump or anything. He finished last year where he should have easily won the MVP, and now he started off this year still contributing at a ridiculously high level. Like, I think he is the MVP. I think he should have been the MVP. Like, this is ridiculous. But he should have been the MVP. He's going to be the MVP.
So I knew this was going to be crazy.
Here we go.
You want to go or you want me to go first?
Go ahead.
I'll go first.
Go ahead.
We said this earlier in the season. 3,500 points a game. 1 million rebounds per game. Whatever he's doing right now. Like I said, statistically unfathomable. We've never seen anything like it. Two factors. Because we've never seen anything like it, it starts to lose its value, which shouldn't be the way it is, but it is.
Yep.
You start to lose things to compare it to. Like, there is no comp for Jokic statistically. There's just nothing. Like, when people are saying all the first 100 game stats about Wemby, right? They're like, well, he's got more threes than Steph, more points than LeBron. He's got more that, it's easier to wrap your head around because it's only 100 games, smaller sample size, right? But per game, it's just harder for us to understand. It's harder for us to fathom. Second, timing. He got off to an insane start, and we've seen this in years past, and I made this point earlier in the season when we were talking about it. It's not all about timing, but a lot of it has to do with timing. Jokic was the clear-cut front runner. Then Giannis came about, and it was the two of them, and it was a clear-cut, one of these two. And then slowly but surely, the Thunder just kept chipping away at the Western Conference. Now they've got a 6.5-game lead over second place. And respect to the rest of the West, but the way that they're playing right now, I think that we can probably agree that they're going to probably finish first. Yeah. We don't know that they're going to have some, double-digit game lead on first, but if that's the case, and the Nuggets aren't a home court team, which right now they are, who knows? With Westbrook in the lineup, they've been playing amazing. But those factors, and most importantly, the timing of it.
Sure.
It's starting now. It's warming up now. All-Star break begins. 33, 6, and 5 is not 33, 15, and 14, or whatever the hell he does every game. I get it. But it's not, like Shanae said, the stats may serve Jokic, but everything else is in SGA's favor. Go ahead.
I don't know what she means by everything else. Because what you just told me was Jokic started off the season MVP. Then we went to Jokic and Giannis because they were like, it's got to be one of these two guys because they were playing amazing at the time, right? And then your words were the Thunder kept chipping away. You didn't say SGA was chipping away.
Okay, sorry.
Because, hang on a second, because this
I also
Thunder...
said the Nuggets were in a 4 seed, not Jokic is in a 4 seed, so...
what I'm saying is the Thunder's success is very resemblant of the Phoenix Suns a couple of years ago, where they were running away with the Western Conference, and everybody started to want to give somebody else an MVP. They were like, it's Chris Paul's got to win MVP. Look at this team. They've won like 67 games. They're so far ahead of everybody else. And guess who didn't get the MVP? Anybody else not named Jokic. Because he's playing at such a higher level than everybody else. He's leading the league in scoring. He's the only person in top 5 in everything.
I agree.
And also, the everything else, nothing, absolutely nothing, in my opinion, on a basketball court does SGA do better than Jokic.
I mean, he's a better scorer.
He's a better scorer in a ball.
He literally isn't. Jokic is a more efficient scorer, and he literally scores more points. Jokic leads the league in scoring.
That's fine, but by position, he's supposed to do that. By position, no. By position, historically, a 7-foot player, a 6'11 plus player.
The freaky part of Jokic is that he assists so much as well.
The freaky part of Jokic, we're not talking about. He damn near leads the league in 3-point shooting, which is what SGA is supposed to do. He's a little guy, right?
That's not what we're saying.
He doesn't shoot threes.
That's my point.
That's not his game.
That's not leading the league in threes because you lead in percentage. Like it's like now we're talking about value and how we put value.
No, but when you say he's a better scorer, how is he a better scorer?
Watch the game.
Because he scores more in volume. He has more control. Okay.
Who's leading the league in score and points per game?
Look, we can
Jokic.
Look, hey, I'll agree. Any statistic you want to pull up, Jokic
and if you
got it in the bag.
And if you
any stat, any number you want,
that's what I'm saying.
Go ahead.
He doesn't do anything else in the game better than the other guy.
Well, he's also
doesn't make any sense.
That sounds like you
except
aren't
the entire
watching
other
the game.
side
That
of the
sounds
court.
like you were watching.
That's also not true.
That sounds like you were watching the stat line. That sounds like you were watching the box score.
I'm watching the game.
That does not sound like you're watching the game.
No, I'm watching the game, meaning the Thunder winning, right, have a lot to do with SGA. But they also have a billion other guys on the team. So that's why there's so many games up in the Western Conference. When you compare the rosters, the Nuggets roster does not have the amount of talent that the Thunder do.
Interesting.
Okay, so wouldn't that make you lean more on your superstar? Wouldn't that make what he's able to do every time he's able to put up numbers? Wouldn't that make it a little bit more easy because he has more opportunities, because he has more chances? If you're spreading the ball through more talented individuals and everyone has a higher average around you, but you're still putting up numbers that are comparative and you're still leading your team to far more wins.
That's a great point.
His numbers are not comparable is my point.
The numbers aren't, and that's what I'm saying.
No,
so we're agreeing on that.
Yes.
The numbers aren't comparable. Like Shanae said, and Cactus made this point, or John Anthony made this point. We're agreeing on that. But every other aspect of it leans SGA.
The on-off numbers don't? So like what you produce on the court?
Sure, yes. The Nuggets without Jokic on the floor are like one of the worst teams we've seen in the last decade without Jokic. But also, the Thunder are a plus 17 with SGA on the floor, and they're a minus 2 without him on the floor. That's a big swing. It's not as big as the one without Jokic. I
100%.
agree. That's a huge swing. But the other point is to what John said. Not only is SGA doing 33, 6, and 5 in the month of December, all of his averages, playing the way he does, controlling the pace of the game. You need an ISO bucket, and he's also there. It's getting close with him and Dort. His perimeter defense has become elite. Elite, Justin. Roll your eyes at it if you want. And I beg you to watch the last 5 minutes of a close game.
To an all-league defender.
Okay.
Lou Dort is an all-league defender. He's one of the top 10 defenders in the sport.
You were watching a whole lot of numbers on a screen and not looking at any
Did you watch
games.
the Cavs game, dude? He was on Donovan Mitchell for the last
about?
That's wonderful. That's a game in an 82-game sample, right? You think SGA is one of the...
This is what he keeps doing. This is not one game in an 82-game sample.
Hold on. Do either one of you want to look me in my face and tell me that SGA is one of the 10 best defenders in the league?
10 best? No.
Yep.
Are we saying that Jokic is top? Wait, hold on.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
So why are you even bringing that up?
So because what I just said was he's not an all-league defender. And you guys looked at me like I was fucking nuts. He's not.
Okay. He is. Him not being top 10 does not make him
There's
all
only
league.
10 spots!
Okay, he might not be all NBA defense.
We didn't say all NBA. Thank you.
He might not be all NBA defense, but he
That's
is
an all-league
one of the
defender.
best defenders in the league. He is especially one of the best perimeter defenders in the league. And still to this day, show me whatever advanced analytic you want to show me. Jokic is not good on the other side of the ball. It's just true.
I've never said he's So amazing.
So
defender.
you want to say something that he's never that Jokic does better than him? Well, the entire other side of the basketball
except
court.
for rebounding, which is one of the most important defensive things you can do. But
sure.
I get you.
So sorry if a 6'6" guard doesn't get as many rebounds as the 7'2",
Okay, well then
300-pound
tell
guy.
me, tell me why the guard can't shoot better from the perimeter than the big guy.
He does shoot better. He shoots more in volume.
He doesn't, but he misses more of them.
You're right, Connor. That is the clip that I need.
Like, I don't get it.
So, anyways,
this
in
is
conclusion,
literally just
yes,
because
SGA
you can't tell again.
Can and probably should and probably will. When you have other players, especially players like Anthony Edwards' stature, that are saying, "Oh, he's the MVP in January," it probably is going to.
I would argue it's heating up. I would argue it's heating up too
soon. Yeah, I think it might be too soon as well. But then the other thing is, there's not going to be a third player, so it really is going to be one of the two.
Can I just throw one thing?
Maybe.
First off, I think what she was saying by everything leaning towards SGA is historically this award was best player on the best team. There are so many people who won MVP awards from being the best player on the top record. SGA, I think, statistically should have won easily last year by being the best player on the best team. My opinion, you don't have to go with me on it. But this year, I don't think they're going to allow another year to pass while Denver is solid. And he's playing, and Jokic is playing out of his mind, and they're going to let him win the MVP. I don't think they're going to give him a Russell Westbrook MVP.
I guess I would argue last season,
because he's better than that.
Counter to your point, they weren't the best team in the league last season. So you actually think Jason Tatum should have been the MVP last season because he's the best player on the best team.
Yeah, but the best player, best team thing got.
So again, the Phoenix Suns were the best team in the league. Chris
we
Paul,
got away
Devin
from the
Booker
best player, best team thing a long time ago.
Because it didn't make any sense.
Well, no, because it also varies season to
statistics
season.
and analytics voters started to have more of a handle on the vote than historic voters, people who are watching the game, people who are seeing who's having more control.
Well,
and who's having more of it.
So both of you agree then, not you, but you said best player, best team. So Donovan Mitchell should be your MVP vote. He's the best player on the best team that just beat the Thunder. Like, I guess, I don't.
I guess
so
that's
you
that.
just won it for SGA.
You're right. Right now,
Jokic
yes.
As soon as you, first off, last year I'm going to go off of the Celtics ran away with the East, and the competitiveness in the East was nothing near the competitiveness of the West. That is why I would call them the best team. It's the better conference, and this is the player who is the best team in the better conference. So I'd Tatum, no.
Okay, we got to get going.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Okay, where do we stand with that game there?
300 big ones to this guy. This guy got all of them right. 200 points over here to John. And you got 100 points.
Wow, very good.
Trey Bob?
Zero. Bummer for them. Okay, well, it's time for a segment that everybody... Wait, but Bob's not here. So what does that mean? Well...
It's time for Michael's Buckets. It's time for Bob's Buckets.
Hit him with it.
Yeah. Hi! Okay, we got to switch things up a little bit. It's time for Michael's Buckets.
Mikey's Bees.
Hi! We've seen several impressive performances over the past few weeks to open up 2025. So, here are my top 3 buckets so far for 2025. Number 3, Russell Westbrook. Since the new year, he's averaging 18, 8, and 8 on 55% shooting, and the Nuggets are 6-2 as a result. Shout out to Russ, man.
Yeah.
I thought he was cooked. I thought it was over, that it would be a terrible fit in Denver. I was wrong. Good for him. Everett sent something apparently against the Mavs the other night. They shot 0% when guarded by Russ. Cool. Russell Westbrook gets my 3rd bucket. Number 2, Jalen Brunson. Last night, he scored 44 points in just 29 minutes to seal the deal in a statement win over Giannis and the Bucks. Brunson's 44 points in 29 minutes are the most points by a Knick in under 30 minutes in franchise history. And that was his 17th 40-point game, which ties your beloved Carmelo Anthony for 3rd all-time in Knicks 40-point games.
Wow.
In just, 2.5 seasons?
Yeah.
Or this is, 2.5 seasons now?
Yeah.
The Knicks are starting to look pretty formidable, only 2.5 games back from Boston for the 2 seed in the East, and Brunson is a large part of it. And you think I'm done with that song? Hell no.
Buckets.
I didn't want to hear Bob's Buckets again. Number 1.
Oh.
It's a shame that Trey's not here. I was really excited to have him hear this. Trae Young.
Wow.
Gotta give him some flowers, man. Last week, Ice Trae recorded his 3rd 2020 game of the season. He posted a 24-point, 20-assist line against the Utah Jazz. Oh, and not to mention, he hit a half-court buzzer beater to win the game and send the Jazz fans home with post-Trae-matic stress.
Oh.
Hey, there you go.
Thank you. Trae becomes the first player since John Stockton in 1989-1990 to post 3 2020 games in the same season, and we're only halfway through this one. Trae is leading the league in assists at 12.1, but what's even more remarkable about Trae's assist number is that he leads the league in potential assists per game at 21. Jokic, as we well know, is second with 16.7 potential assists. Here's the thing about that, though. The gap between Jokic and Trae is the same gap between Jokic and 17th on that list. That is how dominant of a playmaker Trae has been this season. So for that, Trae Young gets my bucket of the week.
There we go.
Wow.
Michael's buckets.
It was good.
Not too bad, huh?
You know what I have to say?
What do you have to say?
I was super excited. I was going to do it last week to give flowers to Trae because the Hawks were winning games.
He
And
looks good, man.
I do want to shout out Trae Young and the Atlanta Hawks for being exactly 500. Kind of like the Hawks.
Whoa! What in the world? What the fuck was that, dude? Caught me off guard. That's right, it's time for the random question of the day, where I ask one random NBA trivia question. If anybody gets it right, you get 1,000 points. Oh my God, I did it again! Who could have seen it coming? I did it. We talked about him a little bit already. Who could have seen it coming? Bradley Beal is a 3-time All-Star guard currently playing for the Phoenix Suns. He was recently benched in an effort to mix things up for the Suns, who are currently 10th in the Western Conference. This marks the first time since his rookie season that Beal will come off the bench not due to injury, and will also surely mark a new career low in minutes. Your question today is, what is Bradley Beal's career high for minutes per game in a season?
Do we have to get to the decimal?
Yeah.
If you're within a minute, I'll give it to you.
Okay. His career high in minutes per game for a season is going to be 38.3.
I'm going to say 38. Say 39.5. I'm going to say almost played 40.
38.3, 39.5. Both very close. Both very wrong. 36.9.
Okay.
So close, Justin.
Wow.
So
real
close to the roundup situation.
Wow.
All right, that was the random question of the day. So now it's time to move on to rapid fire trivia. Moving fast now, boy. Yeah! Basketball.
I will not diss that.
What?
Having to say that every.
Oh, God. Yeah, very straightforward game here. You will each have 60 seconds to correctly answer 10 random NBA trivia questions in a rapid-fire fashion. You will each get one attempt. Each correct answer is worth 50 points. Now, John, since you are our guest, you will get the choice to go first or second. Which would you like?
Let's go first, man.
You want to go first? Get it
do
out
it.
of the way. All right. 60-ish seconds on the clock. Begin. What is the name of the Jazz home arena?
Oh, dude. Salt Lake Arena.
What was it?
Salt Lake Arena.
Nope. Delta Center. Who is the franchise leading scorer for the Pistons?
Isaiah.
How many finals have the Pistons made?
6.
Nope. 4. How tall is Steven Adams?
7'1".
6'11". Nope. Who is the head coach of the Orlando Magic?
Mosley. Jamal Mosley.
Where was Grayson Allen born?
One of the Carolinas.
Nope. Jacksonville, Florida. What player led the NBA in steals per game in 2024?
Pass.
Nope.
Dear Fox, how many games did LeBron James play in his rookie season?
78.
Nope.
Oh, 79. What is the name of the Bucks mascot?
Bucky.
Nope.
It's Bango. And one last one. How many ounces does a standard NBA basketball weigh?
29. 29.5?
Nope.
Over 22 ounces.
22 ounces.
According to Wikipedia.
Those are each worth 50 points? 25 points.
50 points each. So what do you know? You got two of them? Right?
2 of them,
100
yeah.
points. 100 points. All right, Justin, 60 seconds on the clock. Begin. Who is the franchise leading scorer for the Clippers?
Chris Paul.
Nope.
Randy Smith. Who is the GM for the Rockets?
I forget.
Nope.
Raphael Stone.
Yeah.
Where did Evan Mobley go to college?
He went to UTEP
Nope.
USC. How many times have the Blazers made the finals?
twice.
Nope.
3 times. Who holds the record for most turnovers committed in one season?
Westbrook.
Nope.
James Harden.
Yeah.
What is the record for most turnovers committed in one season?
2,304.
Jesus Christ.
Nope.
464. What year was Shane Battier drafted?
He was drafted in 97.
Nope.
2001. Who holds the record for most blocks per game in a season?
In a season, that's going to be Mutombo.
Nope.
It's Mark Eaton.
Oh, yeah, 5.
5.4.
Yeah.
What is the name of the Jazz mascot?
Oh, Jazzy.
Nope.
It's Jazz Bear. And finally, what is the name of the outer shell of a basketball?
Palmer.
That's the carcass. It's called the carcass, bud.
That would have been good.
Bummer. All right, so what do we finish that? Did you get any?
No!
100 points to John. Bummer. Hey, those wasn't set up easy hard. You know, those were
No, it
even
is what it
those.
is,
Wow.
yeah.
All right, there it is. Okay, well, that was rapid fire trivia. Now we're on to Trey. Wait a second.
Oh.
But Trey's not here either. I guess it's time for Michael's Fact of the Day.
Woo!
Alrighty, guys. That's usually what he does. He says it like that. So, after losing Paolo Banchero to injury, the Orlando Magic lost 5 straight games, and it looked like they might be headed for the lottery. Then, out of nowhere, they went 16-4 in their next 20. Despite injury after injury after injury after injury, they continue to hang around, and now they are just a few games back of the 3rd-seeded Knicks, and just got Paolo back last night. Guys, the question today is, with Paolo back, are the Magic a legitimate threat in the Eastern Conference playoffs? Whoever.
I think so. I'm all in on the Magic. I'm very close to picking him to come out of the East, just because I want it so bad. Paolo walked back in, had a 30 game, had a 30 ball, like first game back, 78 fantasy points. Thank
You
you.
say you're
buddy.
very close to picking them to win the Eastern Conference? Like make the finals?
Just because I want it. I don't think it's gonna happen.
Okay,
I just want it. You know what I mean? Because I just think it would be a fantastic story. But if Franz comes back playing just as Franz was playing, with Paolo playing just as he's been, like, that's terrifying. At least next year. So I'm all in.
I left
on
the
Magic.
blazer on, I just realized.
You did. Yeah, I'm all in the Magic. We believe in Magic around here.
Yeah, I was going to say, last time I think John was on, I asked, do you believe in Magic? Ask you
Yeah,
again.
I'm with it. I'm with the Magic right now. Like, I mean, come on, fourth in the standings right now. Like, Pacers are surging. I do think the Pacers can catch them just because of health issues that Orlando's going through. But
They've won 6 straight.
if they can get up to top 3 in the East, like, there's no way that Jamal Mosley's not coaching you. Like, they are playing out of their minds. Paolo, like, now gives them their star back. Now gives them the kind of a superpower, like a little, some sort of sneak attack or something that they have over the other teams. Like, he's a definite advantage. He made Paul George look old. So
Yeah.
yeah, I like Orlando. I believe in Magic. I'm with
He
you.
did. I saw. Did you see the? I think it was either Brick Center or Hater Central or one of those Twitter accounts that was like, Paolo Banchero just gave Paul George his welcome to the NBA moment.
Yeah.
I think it's more like the Jeff Teague one. The when did you knew it was time to get out? And he got bodied by Paolo. No, I mean Paolo's much bigger than Paul George. And George
he's
ain't
a
small,
large
but what? Paolo's what, 6'10", 270 something? Like, he's big.
He gets
he's a big dude.
Like body type wise, LeBron size body. Like he's a large guy.
He's a big dude. So yeah. Okay, well that was kind of a fact. I mean, the fact was that they lost 500 and then went 16-4.
Can I just say, I think even if they don't make it to the 3rd seed, I don't know how you give Coach of the Year potentially to anybody else except for maybe Ime. Because like those two,
impressive,
like,
yeah,
it's so impressive. Like the Rockets, kind of out of nowhere, and then the impressive part of the Magic.
Is it year 1 or year 2 for Atkinson?
That's what's going to be my argument. Is the year 1 stepping in Atkinson, and if they finish with like a double-digit lead and over the Celtics,
finish top of the East, like right now they're top of the NBA, but like if they finish top of the East, like
it's going to be one of those two. I think
a lot of talent over there, but I get it. I get it.
A lot of talent. I agree, and it's like I think that would be a really close vote, right? So many injuries that the Magic have dealt with.
I tell you what, the Cavs go win 70 games.
They're not going to win 70. They're what are they?
They could.
Statistically,
33-5. They could go 66-10.
They can only. Well, they can only.
I think
lose
be asking for
7. They can only lose 7 more games.
Yeah,
but like
it's possible. I guess
they've only lost 5. Like I don't know. You know what I mean?
Damn,
they could.
It is possible.
They could.
So if they win 70 games, he has to get coached.
$1 bet if they do it or not. Do you think they will?
I'm not. We already have a $1 bet.
We have a $5 bet.
Oh. Then I'm way over my price.
All right, let's get to our last game of the day at 55 minutes. It's one of my favorite intros. It's Adjust the Rotation.
Get it? Is this the time you break out of?
Adjust the rotation. Adjust the rotation. Adjust the rotation.
Bob will be fucking going crazy right now. Bob loves that shit.
That's great.
He's like, every time I do it, he's like, fucking going nuts over there.
Losing his hair and everything. So it's
Adjust the rotation, everybody. Can you imagine like this being your first episode? Listening? You're like, what the fuck is this?
Did he just sneeze like 15 times?
We have fun over here. We love our people. We love our listeners. In this one, I will list 4 mystery stats. For example, Russell Westbrook's career turnovers, Kobe Bryant's missed field goals, oops, etc. It will be your job to work as a team to put them in order from least to greatest without knowing the exact figures. You will be scored based on how many of the 4 stats you have in their correct order. For every stat you have in the correct spot, you will receive 50 points. For every stat you have in the incorrect spot, I will receive 50 points. Sound good, team?
I think I'm in.
So you're working together.
Yeah, one team, one dream. One
so
band, one sound.
4 rounds, and we are at 57 minutes. So let's try to work a little expeditiously, shall we? Round 1. Here are your 4 stats. It's been a while since we used that other one. I guess we could, but no.
Yeah. Not as fun. Yeah.
I got the claves. Kobe Bryant's missed field goals. Also, by the way, all of these for the entire game are career stats. Career totals.
Mm-hmm.
No per games. LeBron's free throw attempts. Jordan's
Per game.
No.
Oh, total.
All of these are total.
I know. I'm sorry. I didn't realize it until you said it.
Jordan career field goal attempts. Kareem's field goals made. Have at it. Kobe's missed field goals. LeBron's free throw attempts. Jordan's field goal attempts.
Wow.
Kareem's field goals made.
So,
LeBron free throw attempts lowest. Or are you putting Kareem's made? Because I'm putting.
Yeah, that's got to be the lowest. LeBron's free throws attempted has to be the lowest.
Yeah,
right.
I would think
right?
that would be
got to be the lowest.
Personally, let me tell you how I'm feeling, and then you tell me what you're thinking. So, I say LeBron free throw attempts has to be the lowest. MJ's field goals attempted probably the highest.
Okay.
Okay, and then I'm thinking we got Kareem's made
and
Kareem's
Kobe's
field
miss.
goals
and
made.
Kobe's miss. So I would put Kobe's miss over Kareem's made.
I think I like that. That's what we're gonna go with. I like it a lot. Are you ready, Michael?
I am ready when you are ready.
I'm gonna give it to him, top to bottom. Yep, most to least.
Bob, give
Latest.
me top. Yes.
MJ's field goals attempted. Kobe's missed field goals, Kareem's field goals made, and then LeBron James free throws attempted most to least.
So it was
MJ, Kobe,
Jordan, Kobe,
Kareem,
LeBron?
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
So we split the points on that one.
Okay.
Jordan, 24,537 career field goal attempts. Kareem, 15,837 made field goals. Kobe Bryant, 14,481 missed field goal attempts.
Like 100 something?
Huh?
100 something off?
Between Kobe and Kareem?
No, those are about 600.
Oh.
600 difference.
Wow.
600-ish difference. And LeBron, 11,547 free throw attempts.
Yeah. I should have realized because Kareem's got all those points and they were all on twos.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, whoops.
And you're right.
Anyway.
Okay, round 2.
Yeah.
He was the points leader.
Jason Kidd's career turnovers. Tim Duncan's career blocks. Vince Carter's career assists. Kevin Garnett's career personal fouls. Kidd's turnovers, Duncan's blocks, Carter's assists, KG's fouls.
Woof. Okay.
You got a feel?
Well.
Resume.
Nice. I don't know. I gotta. I'm always rooting for my man, right? Timothy.
Shout out to all the pair.
What was that?
Shout out to all the pair.
Cactus and John Anthony and Connor know about that.
I think Duncan might be the most. I actually think that Kidd is 2. And I honestly think that
I
this
think
is
I think
3.
that kid over there is 2 years old.
I think he's 2. And I think that Carter's 4. That would be my guess. I think Garnett's the sneaky one that you don't really realize because he played for so long.
But like you can up to 6, and he didn't foul out every game. I'm sorry, you can only get up to 6. He didn't foul out every game.
Yeah, I don't think Vince Carter knows how to pass.
You're right, but I
What?
would.
You know what I mean?
I would flip those, and I like that. But
Okay.
I also will ride with you because you roll with me a lot.
You know what? Let's do it. Why not? What's the worst that can happen? We lose every single one. All
That's the worst
right.
thing that could happen.
Yeah, top to bottom.
Just names, please.
Just names: Duncan, Kidd, Garnett, Carter.
Nope.
Hey.
Wait.
Okay.
You got 2 of the 4.
Okay.
I might have screwed up the order there. Vince Carter, 4,714 career assists. Jason Kidd, 4,003 career turnovers. Kevin Garnett, 3,561 career personal fouls. And Tim Duncan, 3,020 career blocks.
Yeah, well.
Okay.
Yeah, well.
Stand by
All
your man.
right, round 3 out of 4. Here we are. Getting down to triple digits now. Uh-oh. You know what that means. For round 4. Here we go.
Wait.
Huh? What?
They're worth 100 points?
No.
Oh, triple digits.
First one was 5 digits. Second one,
Oh, yeah. 4 digits. Now we're on. Gotcha.
which you mean, you know what that means for round 4?
Yeah.
3 digits.
Double digits.
Oh!
This
these
is
are-
here we go.
Nice.
We got him.
Hey!
All right. Jaren Jackson Jr.'s offensive rebounds.
This year?
Total careers.
Total career.
Total career. All of these are total career for the entire game. Tyler Hero's steals. Cade Cunningham's free throws made. And Austin Reeves' 3-pointers made. One more time just for good measure. Jaren Jackson's offensive rebounds. Tyler Hero's steals. Cade Cunningham's free throws made. Austin Reeves' 3-pointers made. Have at it.
Okay, so
I think Reeves' threes
and Cade free throws.
Or the top 2, maybe?
I agree. And then I'm putting Hero.
Jaren Jackson doesn't know how to rebound. He might be last. But Hero doesn't play any defense.
That's exactly.
But you could wind up with a lot of steals. Just because you're in the passing
your business or prepared to get winged.
I like Triple J having more offensive rebounds and Hero having steals.
Okay. Nope.
Just because, like, if we're talking like an average, I think Hero steals is probably like 1 per game. Jared Jackson could get you 1.5, 2 offensive rebounds per game.
Mark, you got to join us for a Bellagio stream. You're way too out of the loop here.
I think I gotta go with.
So yeah, let me do those 2 and you do the other 2.
Yeah, I think we're gonna go. I think I want to go Cade, and then Reeves. I like that. I like it. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right.
Just names.
Cade, Reeves, Triple J, Hero.
Once again, gentlemen. I don't.
Nope.
We're splitting it. The order doesn't matter.
Hey.
Cade, 542 free throws made.
The order's the whole point of the game.
Sorry, well, yeah, I just don't remember in which order to ring the buzzers. You had 2 out of order. Cade, 542. Triple J, 514. Reeves, 375. And Hero, 221 career steals.
Flipping the middles.
Huh?
These middles flipped around.
Yeah, getting the middles. That's where it gets tight. Although in this one, it wasn't. The tops and the bottoms were the gaps. The big gap in the middle this time. Okay, last one. Got some rookies for you.
Okay.
Jared McCain's assists. Alex Sar's orbs. Offensive rebounds. Dalton connects. 3-pointers made. And Eve Missy's blocks. One more time just for good measure. That's Jared McCain's assists. Alex Sar's orbs. Dalton connects. 3-pointers made. And Eve Missy's blocks.
Okay, hear me out real quick.
Crazy.
Watch me work. You ready?
You said that's crazy? You
Boom.
said...
Golly, that's crazy.
Boom.
Top to bottom.
Yeah.
Boom. Yeah. So Dalton,
Talk it
Sar,
out.
So
McCain, Missy.
For our listeners.
That's what I'm thinking. Because
McCain hasn't played so many
yeah,
games.
so it had to fall down a little bit.
Sar don't know how to rebound, though, man. He's
You're
just
lying.
big. He's just around.
That's what you need to be.
I do like that.
What do you like? Talk it out so our listeners can know what you're thinking.
I definitely like
Dalton's threes.
Dalton threes and Misi blocks being our ends. I like that. I do like that.
You want to flip these 2? If I flip these 2 and they're wrong, I swear I'm gonna be not upset about it at all.
But that's what I'm. But I'm right there with like I like how you started off. He was confident. Let's go with the energy.
Okay, I'll do that. Okay, are you ready?
I'm ready. Just names.
Dalton, Sar, McCain, Missy.
Nope.
Hey!
Wait.
Yeah.
Was it?
It can be.
Yeah.
Dalton, Sar, McCain, Missy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Alex Sar, I want it to be known, just quickly. Props for you guys for getting 1 right.
Thanks.
Because this is the second closest adjusted rotation we've ever had.
Oh, wow.
The only other time I did it, one time we had a 6-rounder of these. We got down to decimals.
Yeah. Hate that.
I'm sure you did. You
Wasn't
got
fun.
everyone wrong. Alex Sar, 64 offensive rebounds in his career so far. Jared McCain, 60 career assists in his rookie year. Obviously, he's going to miss the rest of the year. Sad for him.
They're not giving Dalton minutes like they should, man. They're not working him into the
They're
rotation.
too attached to Rui, man. I don't know. Dalton Connect.
Better on defense. I mean, as of right now, I think Dalton could be has potential.
He does, yeah.
Right now,
Jared McCain, 60. Dalton Connect, 59. Eve Missy, 57.
it makes sense now.
Very close.
Now that you've said the
Very
answers.
close. 64, 60, 59, 57.
Are these stats as of today?
As of this morning.
Okay. Have they
And
played any games since then?
Basketball Reference updated this
Have they played
morning,
any
so
games
I
since
would
then?
assume that is
There's a game going on right now.
updated.
Changes it?
No, it changes it. Yeah. Eve Missy recorded a couple blocks.
Crazy.
Actually, he's out tonight, I do believe. Okay, so Justin,
Go.
that was the game.
That
Why don't
was
you
that
update
game.
us on the score for the game?
That game right there?
Mm-hmm. That game right there.
That game right there? We got 350 points.
Okay.
You, 450 points.
Damn, that's not as many as I needed. I needed way more than that. Golly, that's crazy.
Golly, that's crazy.
It is. I'm sorry, I'm doing some math.
No, you're good. Do
your
your math. And then, why don't you update us on the day?
On the day.
Mm-hmm.
So you got those 450 points last game.
Yes.
Those are all the points you got. All day.
What? No, that's not true. He got one wrong during.
Sorry, you got 550 points.
Yeah, you're damn right.
I apologize.
Correct yourself, fucker.
I was looking at the wrong box.
He tricked us with BS.
But that's okay. Hey,
Charles Barkley don't know BS. He don't BS.
All right.
Yeah. Say the quote right next time.
You know, if you want to have your points, you can have your points.
I don't want them.
Not you.
I know.
You got it right. You can give it to him
because I know what I'm doing. Anyway.
Well,
650 big ones. These two guys right here.
Hey,
boom.
look at that.
Bam.
Wait, you tied?
Boom bop. Biddy bop bop.
You guys tied?
Pow. Yeah.
You know what that means, gentlemen.
Oh.
We have ourselves a showdown.
Oh, I thought you were going to hand us two knives or something.
Yeah, knife fight. Who spins the wheel? No, I'm supposed to have one of these ready on the go, but we will just pull up an old one. I'm sure that'll be fine. We'll pull up one from, how about March of last year? I'm sure that'll be long ago enough.
That's the
we're
question?
going to play, we're going to play a
yes, March song is long enough away.
We're going to play a round of one-on-one.
Okay.
What one-on-one is, I'm going to give you a category. For example, Eastern Conference teams. You're then going to go back and forth, each naming a team, player, position, or subject that falls within the category. The first person that cannot name the thing that falls in the category, too much time, whatever, loses. The winner gets to spin the wheel for the day.
Best 2 out of 3?
Nope, just one. One singular round.
Who goes first?
Let's think of a number. Well, he's our guest, but let's think of a number between 1 and 1,000.
842.
600.
It was 75, so do you want to go first? In this instance, typically favors going first.
Let's do it.
Okay.
All right.
Should we do one that might go quick? Nah, let's have some fun with it.
All right,
one-on-one. The category is... John, you're going first. Hall of Fame players. Begin. You name a guy, then he names a guy.
Players that are in the Hall of Fame.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Kobe Bryant.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Michael Jordan.
Scottie Pippen.
Larry Bird.
Gotta go quick.
Wait, what?
Gotta go quick.
Why didn't we play a different game?
What do you mean? Hold on. What do you mean?
Hakeem Olajuwon.
Well, okay, hang on a second. What do you mean?
I need the rules. Explain.
That's okay.
No, I'm sorry. I'm here now.
It's all right. We're gonna do a different category because I don't think you were fully on board here. So the game is that exactly what we did. You just got to go back and forth, rapid fire,
now,
right? First person to not.
I would have liked to go second if I would have known. Now I'm here.
Well,
now.
but then the thing is, you don't get yours taken. If you go first, you don't get the name that you have immediately
with
taken.
that category, I don't care.
Okay, yeah, sure, fine.
So
well, I mean, now we're doing a different category, so.
Bubba, this is what I do.
All right, let's see. I
would love to know my all-time record of this game. Pretty good.
Okay. All right. New category. John, you do get to go. You get to choose. Do you want to go second then?
No, I'll go. I get it now.
Okay.
Let me go second.
You get what we're doing. You want to go second? Okay. Justin's going first.
Okay.
Category is changing it up.
Oh.
All time, meaning current or former, Rockets players.
Hakeem Olajuwon.
Kenny Smith.
James Harden.
Russell Westbrook.
Chris Paul.
Fred VanVleet.
Tracy McGrady.
Jalen Green.
Shingun.
Dwight Howard.
Ooh, that's a good one. Give me John Wall.
Wow.
That's a deep cut.
Cut deep.
What you said Rockets? Oh shit. I'm blanking.
Yeah. Sorry, I gotta cut you off there. All right.
I had Yao Ming, Tracy McGrady,
Okay,
Charles
you show off.
Barkley.
All right. So
What
Justin
do you wanna
gets to
do?
spin the wheel. Well, you know what that means. Justin gets
Give me a sec.
2. What do you
I
want
gotta
to
move
say?
this.
Oh, you got to move it. I heard. Yeah, okay.
Hit me with the music for the
Well, I'm gonna
unveiling. Hit me with the music. Give me the music. Hey. Spin the wheel. Spin the wheel. Hey. Spin the wheel. Hey. Hey. Spin that wheel.
Spin that motherfucking wheel, boy. Max bet.
What does that mean?
I don't remember.
I don't either.
Wait, what is max bet? It doesn't mean you max all your points, does it?
No way, right?
No. It doesn't mean that. What does max bet mean? I think it does.
All right.
I think you have to bet all your points on it.
I'm in.
Holy shit. Damn, son.
That was a spin, I guess.
Because, listen, if I lose.
If you right.
If I'm right, yeah, but if I lose,
you've got
but
a month left to catch
that's
up
fine.
with them.
And also, they're
not a
not
month.
Huh?
Not a full month.
Not a full month, but also they're only at 1,500. They didn't get any points today.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, it's okay.
And
And Harden's gonna fuck them.
Whoa. Harden's gonna holy shit. Okay. Let's see here. What am I getting this Anthony? Oh, Anthony Edwards scored 40 points, guys, just so you know.
Oh, he has?
Cool. So now that we have the wheel spun, Justin has won the day. Let's go to what we like to do at the end of the show. It is time for props to you. Fuck.
Another exciting edition of Props to You. As it pans out right now, I am in first place. So that's cool. Bob and Trey, obviously, no bets, no picks,
today.
no points. They're sitting there at 1,500. Michael, you are in second place, 2,050 points. You've got Victor over 39.5 points, rebounds, assists versus your Los Angeles Lakers. Laker girl.
Laker girl. Laker girl. That's too deep. That's too much.
That's too much. How many points you bet?
Well, I think I could potentially take an advantage of this or be tied with them to like
we could kind of reset next week potentially,
or you could have an insane lead over all of us. There's a lot of outcomes here.
That's true.
I'll do 550 points.
550.
I feel like that's,
Big ones.
if I'm right, be here next time. If I'm wrong,
also
we're all even. Yeah.
Oh, be here next time, but still be here next time. I've got James Harden over 34.5 points, rebounds, assists versus the Miami Heat this evening. Dude is a fantasy god.
Savant.
This is a great time. So then he puts it up. So let's see how it happens. We're going to slide on over to the guest scoreboard. Oh, I need to put these points in here somehow. They were 650 points. Let's put him right there for right now. Do you want his...
Oh, what, on his guest?
Yeah, do you want him to have total point access for bet?
Well, here, you put.
Oh, you're right. I'm
put it right
silly,
there.
silly.
And then
Fuzzy lumpkin.
I'll resolve this cell whenever the bet is finalized.
I like that. I like that a lot.
So John finishes the day with 3,050 points. You are officially in first place.
Okay.
Your pick for today, I will just read it because, like I said, this scoreboard is kind of ugly. I don't want to show it to people. Is Julian? How'd you pronounce his name? Champagny. Beautiful. Over 1.5 made 3-pointers for the game tonight. How many points are you betting? You've already got a command on first place.
Let's put 400 points on it.
400. 400. So even if you lose, you still got that first place with a grip. Resume. All right. Before we move on, of course, you know what we got to do. We've got to focus for a moment because it's time for the fantasy focus right here. I don't have a video for it.
Oh, no.
No video, but here it is. Here are the updates. I wish I had better news for you guys on my part, but...
Ooh.
Okay, so Trey got blown the fuck out last week by 550 points.
You can't say it enough, honestly.
He got blown out. Now, it happens to everybody. Everybody gets blown out at some point.
Yeah?
Happens to everybody. Still first place, 9-3. Kyle ekes out a win over Justin, staying in second place, 8-4. Justin had a chance to grab that second place from Kyle. Didn't do it. Stays there in third place. Tied record-wise for Bob after Bob's big win over Trey, 7-5. Bad luck on my part. Still dealing with injuries. I take the loss to Eric in fifth place. So I'm in sixth. Eric overtakes me for fifth spot. He's at 7-5. I do have an edge over him points-wise. We'll see how that shakes out come the rest of the season. John is here.
Hey. Let Chet come back. We'll go on a run.
Yeah. Hey,
I don't disagree with you.
Chet comes back. You never know what could happen.
Are you trying to trade Jokic?
Hey, we've already done this. Don't even.
You want to give me like 6 houses?
6 houses?
Yes.
I got some real estate in LA. You can probably get for pretty cheap.
Okay.
Well, okay. Those aren't. That's lame.
And then Everett got his second win over John this last week. So they're fighting for last place down there at. Although John's got a 1,000-point lead thanks to Jokic.
Figure it out.
So that's where it stands right now. That is where it stands right now.
Figure it out.
Okay, so that was the Fantasy Focus. Let's do that. Great, fantastic, excellent job. Let's wrap this episode up, gentlemen, shall we? Before we go to yaybasketball.com for exclusive YB merch. We've got t-shirts, mugs, hats, stickers, and hoodies with a bunch of great designs. So go grab some of that sweet, sweet merch. Thank you so much for listening, everybody. We really do appreciate it. As always, be sure to like, subscribe, rate 5 stars, yaybasketball.com.
Add me on the ground.
And just a reminder, we are recording live streaming from the studio.
Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
John, great to have you back. Thanks for filling in on short notice. What do you have for the people, my friend?
For the people, man, the U.S. is a song of fire and ice right now. So let's everybody just stay strong.
Yeah.
Happy Monday.
Yeah. Justin.
I'm feeling good.
Why?
You know, I did lose last week, and that did hurt a little bit. Thanks to it's poor management on my end. But you know, I really think that you know, honestly, given the win, New Year, same me, champion. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know, we're coming into the year the same way we went out of last year. First place.
Psych.
Feels good.
That's the wrong number.
I mean, I have it. It's mine.
Who do you think you are?
I'll pull a LeBron and just crown myself.
I mean,
means the same thing. We're both kings out here. People say LeBron, Justin. You know what I mean?
Here's what I have for chat. Mostly Mystic Mark, because I know Connor and Cactus and Johnny Anthony are here. Mark, just real quick before we sign out here, fucking come to one of my live streams. All right, come on. You're too active in this chat. Come click the link. I'm live in like 30 minutes. All right, come be a part of this. We do the same shit in this chat. It's a whole thing. Random weather update. What do you think? Name a city, John. Any city.
Jacksonville, Florida.
Oh
no, Atlanta. Tell me what they're doing with the cold in Atlanta.
Bullshit ass DeAndre Ayton skipping a game for the whole city nonsense.
Hey, look.
8 degrees in Atlanta right now. Tomorrow will be a high of 49, though. Mostly sunny, so some of that ice might melt.
It's all gonna melt.
Maybe the Hawks can fly.
Have fun. Get your pictures in while the snow is still there.
Yeah.
That's my Atlanta.
Get over 500 for the first time, please. Like, just stay there.
You're what?
The Hawks. They could just get over 500.
I misheard you. So it's gonna be cold. Yeah, it's really cold tonight. 27. Winds 15 miles per hour. Not crazy, but you know, it is what it is. And stay warm out there, Atlanta. They're not prepped. They're not prepped
get
for
the
that.
snow picks in before it melts. It's melting tomorrow.
Okay, well, folks, it's been a pleasure. It's been an honor, and also anybody else listening, you know, sorry to self promote, but this is also my thing, so I feel like it's fair. If you want to come hang out, watch a little chill, little. Not sure if you're familiar with the game called Balatro. It's like a chill kind of card game we like to play. Everybody in the chat comes. Cactus, Johnny Anthony, Connor, Mark's gonna come now. We like to hang out. Anyways, come do that. The link is in the bio or the description if you want to do that. Alrighty, guys. Thank you so much for listening. Today has been a fun one. It's been a cool one. And I'm live honestly, I was live 6 nights this week. It's like a lot, like 5 hours.
You know what I loved? When you first started, you were like, like once.
Yay, basketball!